first, I mean, what the market's telling you today by the fact that it rallied back the way it did is that this is not likely to happen. This is perhaps his opportunity to put himself at a little bit of an advantage as he brings this thing to a close. The market does not believe that we're going to have a tariff war.
But Jonathan, before we get the pushback from Alicia, you're bullish because you think people will focus too much on the simple valuation metric of price to earnings, and you dive into some other metrics, and it looks like there's more upside.
So I'm smiling because that means that you read the note that we put out this morning with Golub. I mean, it's really interesting that over the last decade, companies have gone with these capital-light business structures where they need, they're more towards services and the like, and therefore they have much greater free cash flow. We are all, as investors, or kind of the convention is to use PE, but that's the wrong one. That's a wrong metric. Price to cash flow looks really attractive. PE looks expensive.
Alicia, your own take that we had a great run-up year to date.
She's going to tell you the market's expensive now.
Time to pause.
I won't make it that simple. Let's get back to the trade talks for 1 second. So, not to be simplistic about it, but as Sun Tzu said in The Art of War, when you surround an enemy, you should always leave an avenue of retreat. And what I worry about this trade, that the tweet about trade, is that even if we think trade talks will continue, I think the expected date of May 10th is probably off the table because the Chinese don't want to look like they're giving into pressure. And in a sense, we back them up into a corner by making this public. So I think that the negotiations go on longer, and with that, the expectations of a rise in earnings for 2019 and perhaps raising the multiple goes with that. So the longer you extend that, the longer you have that uncertainty. As to whether or not stocks are expensive, I will simply say you can play here, and there are definitely areas to play. I just wouldn't push that hard. We are 10 years into this. We have had great returns, and we just see returns going forward, not the same as they have been. So you can play, but I just wouldn't play hard.
That's hard.